What is happening? Welcome to another pitcher video breakdown. My name is Nick Pollack, and today, oh boy, we gonna talk about Carlos Rodón. So Carlos Rodón, I mean, he's been this guy who has been one of the most frustrating players all year for if you're a Yankee fan, if you're a fantasy baseball manager with him on your teams. And last two starts, we've kind of seen exactly the Rodón that we expected way back in March, in April, before he even got hurt. So I want to showcase this through 2 innings, and I do want to showcase some of the bad here, a little, but I want to showcase why I'm hyped and for us to realize, look, Carlos Rodon has been through a lot. When it comes to pitchers, rarely do we see guys do everything the same year to year, and there are often times where guys have up years, down years, everything like that. This is very much one of those lost weird seasons, and to finally see Rodon doing what he's supposed to do is great. So here we go. He's throwing 96, and I do wanna say 96.4 was the fastball velocity, uh, in, across all of yesterday, highest of the entire year. And by the way, there's some free real estate. Look at that. He's actually added that curveball a little bit recently, throwing a little bit more and to get strikes just like that one. You love to see that. It's free real estate. 0-2, what do you do? Fastball upstairs. That's Rodon in a nutshell. Boom, right? I mean, one more time. You want a quick look at your Carlos Rodon? Okay, here you go. You get a fastball 96 for a strike. You throw a curveball, 80 miles per hour, boom, free real estate. And then at 0-2, you go upstairs, and guess what? You get the whiff. There it is. That easy. And there you go, another one. More free real estate. Okay, so here's where you would normally see fastball up and in. Up and away. What? Yeah, that's a home run. That's a home run. What? That's so dumb. And the thing is, people are gonna be like, "Oh, he still has a home run problem," or this or that. He allowed 300 runs yesterday, and it's like, come on, are you really gonna sit here and say that Rodon is cooked because of that or something? That's that was out of the zone. That wasn't even a straight, and he got the swing on it, like almost a foul ball. I think he even hit the foul pole. Just so stupid. It's just so stupid. All right, we move on. Believe that was a changeup or a slider that was really bad there. I just got to double check on that one. And there you go. There's the slider actually working. It was a slider that came out on the side on the left there. It was very weird. I wouldn't expect a first pitch slider anyway. And there's another fastball upstairs. And look, this is great. I mean, sure, you're not seeing this being a whiff. Sometimes in the past we've seen Rodon push that's like 97, 98 and then get that whiff, right? Those last two swings on fastballs out of the zone have not been swings and misses, but the other one was. But you're still getting those swings. And I think that's kind of the important part here is Rodon getting those swings out of the zone upstairs is what makes him very good. And sure, they're making contact on it, but that's an out. The other one was weird before. You got the whiff before. It's 3 for 3 on those, right? Fantastic first pitch inside. Like, that's everything you want. Okay, cool. You try to get that free real estate that you got with this curveball before. Oh, there's the changeup. Look at that at 86. Oh, that's nice. Carlos Rodon, if you remember this, four-seamer slider is pretty much all he's done in the past. And to see a nice changeup down and away, oh my gosh. Wait, you just threw a curveball and a changeup, and you've done high heaters before. Okay, clearly it's going to be a high heater now, right? That's gotta be what Davis is expecting now. No, there's a slider that stays in the zone right there. He thinks it maybe might go down because he thinks upstairs fastball, and this might be the changeup that comes out of the way, just freezes him, just completely freezes him on this slider. One more time. Woo! Beautiful. Tons of movement back there. That's beautiful, right? Beautiful stuff here from Rodon, and we're gonna watch one more inning. Fastball inside 94. I love that approach, right? Is it exactly what we wanted? No, we wanted that to be a strike, but you know what? Yeah, you got what you wanted, at least with a fastball inside established that very close. It could have been a foul ball. It could have been an out to third. Okay. Now you're trying to backdoor that slider. You missed inside that way, which means your release point for your slider isn't there, which means I wouldn't trust it. I'd probably go with my bread and butter. I'll go with the fastball. Good. And yeah, not up. He's pulling everything to the right at the moment. So I would actually, if I'm catching right now, I would actually call an outside fastball just to ensure that he stays more true than usual to stay on it. Because that's 3 straight pitches that were all over here that kind of were like here or there supposed to be. and you just got to make the pitcher do something different to make an adjustment and make sure they're not, you know, they're trying to trust their muscle memory as much as possible, right? Good. So you throw a changeup away, and I love that pitch call for that exact reason, right? This forces Rodon to do something different, stay also away, arm side, as opposed to trying to do the same thing in the same location as before, right? Change it and then come back. So now you do the fastball upstairs. Okay. So a couple comments on that. One, obviously, I prefer the fastball upstairs in that point because you really haven't like peppered it. I mean, it was 94 kind of down and in, and upstairs, you maybe can get that to 96 on that one, as we've seen from Rodon. I think that would have worked, especially after the changeup. Two, that was too much in the zone. That was a slider. Watch it one more time. That was a strike the entire way, and it gave him a chance. You know, if he was looking off speed, more so, at least prepared for it, he would have done more with it, right? That was a pretty defensive one, and it was good enough movement and got the out. Three, if that is the slider, and that's what he's trying to do, right? Yeah, he's trying to get that underneath here and try and get the whiff. So, you know, I'm a little tepid on that one. Still not quite nailing the slider as much. Maybe they were even trying to go backdoor on this. I didn't really see the glove. Actually, one more time. I want to see where the glove is here. So the glove ends over here. Is like this. I don't know why they're deking or something. Maybe saying, hey, aim over here so it comes down here. I think they're trying to get it here as opposed to there. Kind of curious actually about that glove movement. Sometimes you do see catchers that, like for a pitcher, do you want the target over here when you're trying to get down here for a slider, or do you want down here for the sliders where you want to end up, or just start before the break? Different guys are different in this way. So that's why I've always been like super weird about what is this? Go foul. Go foul. Good. Uh, Guys are different about that. So trying to judge intent is actually really hard when it comes to glove positioning. I've seen people try and do that. I'd never agree with it. So look at this. He's going away from the fastball a lot there. Now he finally does it, 96, and going a big whiff. Like, this is your best pitch. Throw another fastball. You can't hit it. Yeah. I love that. You just threw 96 past him, could not hit it. Do it again. It's Alika Williams, right? This isn't Mookie Betts making the adjustment. It's Alika Williams. Different thing. You go and attack him, nailing it again, exactly the same spot after you just missed it. Yeah, that's good stuff. 97 upstairs. I mean, this is what Carlos Rodon should do. You know? And I really wanted to showcase too, like, this isn't just Rodon trying to do everything with his fastball, right? We've seen in previous starts where it just doesn't work because he tries to do everything with heaters, and he actually has other things here. I mean, we're seeing like first pitch sliders and curveballs and changeups getting involved, and then saving that fastball a little bit more. I mean, it is deeper in the game, and he did adjust as he went on through the game. But this is the skill set that we should really be seeing. Look at that! Oh my gosh! Ah! When I react to like Cole Reagans and stuff, right? Like super nicely, it's because he executes that pitch. This is my favorite pitch to see from a lefty to a righty at 97 too. When you have velocity from the left side and be able to go up and in right in that corner is just decimating, decimating to batters. But he fouled it off. That's 0-2. That is like always a good outcome. That's a PLV 10, right? To me, that is absolute amazing, amazing stuff. The fact that he's swinging on that though kind of tells you like you could go off speed here away and get him, or you can just maybe go upstairs and go a little higher. Let's see what we get. Yeah. So that's a terrible pitch. I hate that. And I don't know if that's a product of the glove placement of where they're trying to do maybe backdoor. I feel like after you throw that fastball up in here, I mean, what I love about Reagans is that he goes down here. I keep talking about Reagans, but like, I think it's important for me to talk about like relatively why he gets me so excited. And the typical approach here, you throw this, now you throw a slider underneath here because it pairs off the fastball here. Throwing a slider that's a different start of a location, everything, there's less confusion, I think. If you are changing things too much, you want to play off of each other. That's good. Then there you go. Um, People talk about pitching lanes too. You want to establish the fastball lane. And all that means is essentially you have a lane that you tunnel. Then if you establish that as the fastball one for the hitter, then you can throw the slider starting the same one that falls off. So you established it with the high inside one. Now you see that you throw the slider down and in. Yeah, he went. Curveball? He went. Yep. You see, you got to go down and low there. And the slider being over here and trying to do maybe backdoor freeze strike three, I didn't like because of that. That's why he was fouling off a pitch that honestly, if he was looking for, would have crushed, but he wasn't. He couldn't handle it. So that's Carlos Rodon, guys. I mean, that was not the best pitch to end on. I mean, he shouldn't have swung, and that was way too bounced. But all right, like that's the idea, and you have good enough stuff to do that. So there you go. That's Carlos Rodon. I think the Yankees have the ace now. I know everyone is so upset about the contract. I would not be surprised if Carlos Rodon has 2 more excellent starts to end the year and then just soars into 2025. I'm excited to see more of him. I would be so upset and disappointed if we see like 94 in the next 2 starts. But as long as Rodon is at 96, I would say, which he has the last 2 outings. And honestly, if he has any sort of decent command with these secondaries, as we just saw in the last 2, yeah, Rodon is very much legit. And I think it's important for us as fans to recognize that these are humans who are going to be up and down. And he went through a lot to get here. So now that he actually has a chance and can actually be the man he's supposed to be, yeah, I think this is going to be really good for Yankee fans. All right, but that is it. So my name is Nick Pollack. Make sure you put in the comments who you want me to cover. I'm going to be doing this stuff in the offseason, believe it or not. And yeah, you tell me who you want me to do. I'm probably going to do 1 per team. So let me know who that is. But that is it. So my name is Nick Pollack, and me, your bounce below, and your strikeouts high.